Hi everyone, quite often I get sent in videos and I don't actually agree with how the driver has driven. And this is one of these situations today. I've got one particular viewer who sent me in 5 clips. And he sent me an email explaining that he was an IAM observer. Now I've had to have a little look and find out exactly what that means. And this is what it means. IAM stands for Institute of Advanced Motorists, and their observer qualification apparently makes our roads safer by coaching and mentoring drivers and riders to be the best they can be. So in other words, these observers volunteer their time so they can pass on their excellent driving skills. So this guy is effectively in charge of overseeing people driving cars and trying to improve their skills, and it absolutely baffles me when he's in charge of doing such a task and he drives like this. He sent me these clips in expecting me to take his side, pointing the finger at others. Now, I'm not excusing any of the other drivers apart from the camera. Their driving was pretty terrible as well, but to be that self-centered, to think everyone's wronging him when he drives in this way and then he's in charge of other people? Wow. Have a look at these clips. This first clip is the only clip with any sound. And what's also interesting is it actually goes off as soon as this car behind overtakes. Does this trigger the camera that much? Well, it obviously does watching the next few moments. I wonder how much shouting and swearing is going on right now. And now it goes from plain stupid to downright dangerous. He's doing 56 miles an hour travelling this close to another vehicle. And then he accelerates hard, getting up to a maximum of 76 whilst undertaking and weaving in and out of traffic. Another question that I have with this clip is, why did he end it now? What happened after this that even he was too ashamed to show me? This is the second clip that my viewer submitted, and honestly, not much really goes on. We also find out in this clip that he doesn't really like BMW drivers, although he did say to me in the email he drives a Mercedes. Perhaps he feels challenged in a particular way. I'm not sure, I'm only assuming. But have a little look at this clip, not much actually goes on. All he does here is ignores the Vauxhall signal to come into this lane. Okay, not a big thing, but it's the BMW to the right that he gets a little bit agitated with. And all the BMW does is literally puts a signal on and then comes across. It's not particularly close. If the BMW wasn't overtaken, it should come back to the left, and this then allows our camera to move into the right lane and go a little faster if he really wants to. A little touch further, the BMW does another lane change whilst joining a motorway, and they cross the solid line. And although you shouldn't, that's breaking a law, how much does it really affect the camera? So why did he feel the need to send this clip in and tell me about it? The action from this clip happens pretty soon. And what we've got to keep an eye on is the junction on the left and the car that emerges. Also, keep an eye on the camera's speed. Wow, although the Skoda did a terrible emerge, overtaking there was ridiculous. Solid white lines, and he didn't once think about slowing down to try and fix the situation. This guy's got some big problems. For this clip, watch his speed as he approaches this advisory 50 limit. And again, even though the BMW does do a terrible lane change, I would know in a world be increasing my speed into this narrowing. How can you not see that happening? But for me, his reaction now is key. Even though the BMW is driving like he is, he still wants to go and position his car near. That just increases risk. And again, his separation distance is awful. This clip again shows all the same traits. His dislike for BMWs, his reluctance to actually back off the gas and make the situation better, and his insistence this time by flashing his lights to scold this other driver. And with no sound, all we can do is imagine the road rage boiling over in his own mind. Watch the number plate of the white BMW and look how much our camera is flashing his lights. No wonder the BMW gave him a hand signal. So what's everyone else's thoughts on the camera's driving? Now I know it looks as though I'm just having a pop at the camera. Well, I am pointing a finger at him, yes, but there's some ridiculously bad driving all throughout all of those clips. But the camera is really a big cause of all these situations, and then for him to be an Institute of Advanced Motorists observer when he's overseeing other people wanting to improve their driving, for me is ridiculous. He isn't a driving instructor, and he's just got an extra qualification that the IAM team actually do, and then he thinks for some reason he's the best driver since sliced bread. It's not good enough. If people are going to be overseeing anyone else's driving in any way, their skills have to be absolutely brilliant, and his aren't. Please don't think that I'm going to pull everyone's clips to pieces when they send them in. I'm not. But this channel isn't just about gaining subscribers and gaining likes. It's about driver education, and this guy needs some education himself rather than passing those skills on to other people. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please keep sending these clips in as well, and please don't be ever worried about sending the clips in. I always try and take a sort of like a neutral view, a balanced view, and when people need to be pointed out as doing the wrong things, I'm going to do it. So please don't ever worry about sending clips in. Thanks a lot for your support, and I hope to see you all soon.